In a fictional interview with Starlife magazine, Dakota Johnson unexpectedly shared about her undreamy experiences working with Jamie Dornan, her famous co-star in the 50 Shades series. "I always thought Jamie was the perfect man in real life, polite, funny and always on time," Dakota began, her eyes shining with regret. "But then, I realized he didn't know how to make coffee." The actress said that during a shoot that lasted from early morning to late at night, she asked Jamie to prepare a cappuccino. "As a result, he brought me a cup of hot water, and an unopened packet of instant coffee." Dakota smiled, but her eyes were a bit heartbroken. "At that moment, I knew we would never open a coffee shop together." Not stopping at coffee, Dakota also jokingly exposed that Jamie often ruined serious scenes. "There was one time when I was in character, about to cry, and he suddenly started making bird noises. The whole crew burst out laughing, and I just lost it." Dakota, however, insists that she and Jamie are good friends, and that the disappointment is purely culinary and humorous. "I just hope one day he learns to make coffee properly. But acting with Jamie is still great." An anonymous source from the 50 Shades set said that after years of working together, there were uncoverable cracks in the relationship between Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan. According to the source, it all started when Jamie turned down an offer to participate in an independent project that Dakota was producing. She had been working on this project for 2 years, hoping Jamie would come along to attract audiences. But he just said, "Sorry, this script is not my style," the source revealed. Dakota was reportedly very disappointed, especially when Jamie immediately signed on to a blockbuster action film with another director. She felt abandoned. "It was as if Jamie chose fame and fortune over friendship and commitment," the source added. The situation became worse when, during an interview promoting the new film, Jamie accidentally joked, "Dakota is a great co-star when she gets her lines right." This statement was immediately exaggerated by the press and spread online, causing Dakota to remain silent but unable to hide her cold gaze in their next joint appearance. Fans began to split. One side thought Dakota was being too sensitive, the other side believed she had the right to be angry because their friendship had been tested. Currently, neither of them has officially spoken out, but the Hollywood media is betting on when they will reconcile, or officially become the most famous ex-friends in the film industry. Jamie Dornan responds, "I don't need to apologize." After a series of rumors about a rift between him and Dakota Johnson, Jamie Dornan finally broke his silence in an exclusive interview with Hollywood Pulse magazine. "When you're in Hollywood long enough, you understand that there are at least 3 versions of every story. Yours, theirs, and the press's," Jamie began, his voice low but full of meaning. He denied turning down Dakota's project because of fame and money. "Her script was very interesting, but I had already signed on for that action movie. I couldn't just walk away because of personal feelings, that would be betrayal." Regarding the joke that Dakota is only great when she gets her lines right, Jamie sighed, "That's an inside joke between us. It's just that the press cut out the next half of the sentence, which was, 'and when I get the look she wants.' Of course it's misleading." Jamie also sent a message to Dakota, "If she's disappointed in me, I respect that. But I'm not going to apologize for doing what I believe is right. I still consider her a friend, even if she doesn't think so." Immediately after the interview, social media exploded. Some fans thought Jamie was subtly blaming the press. Others believed he had told the truth and Dakota had dramatized everything. Meanwhile, some accounts claiming to be insiders also revealed that this story has not stopped, and the biggest confrontation will happen at an upcoming award ceremony, where the two are forced to appear together. The tense encounter on the red carpet. Last night's Silver Screen Awards became the center of the entertainment industry, not because of the list of winners, but because of the moment Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan met for the first time after a series of noisy events. Dakota appeared first, gorgeous in a bright red satin dress, red lips but cold eyes. Reporters shouted her name, asking, "Dakota, will you talk to Jamie tonight?" She just smiled slightly, answering with a sentence that immediately exploded social networks. "I don't talk to people who can't make a cup of coffee." A few minutes later, Jamie stepped onto the red carpet in a classic black tuxedo, a confident smile but a hint of tension in his eyes. When asked about Dakota's statement, he raised his eyebrows slightly. "I don't make coffee, I make emotions." The fateful moment came when the organizers asked the two to stand together for a reunion crew photo. The photographer shouted, "Closer, closer please." Dakota leaned slightly, keeping enough distance so that her skirt wouldn't touch him. Jamie tried to smile, but his hand froze in midair, not daring to touch her shoulder. This artfully distant photo immediately became a meme, with thousands of sarcastic captions like, "This distance is worse than a movie contract." After the ceremony, a backstage source said the two only exchanged a short sentence before leaving. "Dakota, we're done, Jamie." "Jamie, we never started, Dakota." And so, the Dakota, Jamie story officially became a fictional drama legend that Hollywood would continue to talk about, until another scandal appeared. The shocking truth, it was all a media game. A week after the Silver Screen Awards, Hollywood was shocked when Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan suddenly appeared, hand in hand on the live broadcast of the famous talk show The Night Hour. The host, looking incredulous, asked, "Wait, what about the story about you guys being mad at each other for the past few months? What does 'not even making a cup of coffee' mean?" Dakota laughed, turned to Jamie. "Explain, Mr. PR Master." Jamie shrugged, smiling mischievously. "It was all scripted. We and the crew created this drama to promote the new movie Bittersweet, in which the two main characters hate each other openly. We want the audience to feel that conflict even in real life." The audience in the studio burst into laughter, and the MC could only shake his head. "So all those cold glances, sarcastic answers, even the artistic distance photo, were all staged?" Dakota nodded. 100%. Actually, we still drink coffee together every morning. And yes, Jamie still doesn't know how to make it." Immediately, social media was divided into two camps. Campaign 1. "This is a top-notch marketing campaign, I was fooled but happy." Campaign 2. "I spent months analyzing their drama, now I feel like a supporting character in a PR plan." After only 24 hours, the Bittersweet movie trailer reached more than 50 million views, and Dakota and Jamie became the most sought-after drama masters duo in Hollywood.